Hello. Welcome back to Two Sushi Rolls Podcast. I am George, your host, king of the fucking castle. I am here with my lovely host,
Leslie E, and I'm the mama bear.
And today for episode 4, we are joined by our friend Ruben. He's in the house doing a late recording with us.
What's going on, guys? How you doing?
So it's been new with you, man. How you been?
Not too much. Just been working.
I know you
staying busy.
You got to do some work right before coming over here today, right?
Yeah, I was working all day today. Just at the shop, cutting hair. That's what I do every day.
If anybody out there doesn't know who we're talking about, we're actually going to plug in his Instagram. It's going to be in the description of the show, guys. He's actually a barber. We're gonna hook you guys up with a little bit of the work he does on the daily, but that's what he's known for.
Yes, sir.
And how's that business going, man?
Man, it's been going good. I've been cutting hair for a long time now, and every day it gets better and better, and I just strive to get better at it and get a bigger clientele and make more money.
I mean, and you do a pretty good living out of it.
Yeah. I mean, it's my only job, so it is my living.
Yeah, I mean, you got a house, you got a nice car, you got everything going on.
Yeah. I mean, it's brought me a far way, and
I mean, you don't.
I'm grateful.
Yeah,
very grateful.
You don't live a boring life. You just came back from a trip to what, New Jersey, where your parents live?
Yeah. My parents they live on the East Coast, and now that they are over there, I have to travel to go see them, and I like it. I like the East Coast. It's nice, you know. And I do a lot of traveling, so part of my job and the fact that I have my own schedule, I can travel whenever I want.
Oh, that's nice. That's really nice.
Yeah, well, from my childhood, we actually grew up in Passaic, New Jersey.
Yeah.
We were there for about a year of our childhood. It was pretty nice. Rough areas, but I mean, like any other state. But other than that, I mean, I got some fond memories in New Jersey. I honestly do, man.
Yeah, I have heard of Passaic County. So
yeah, it's really nice. Go Jersey Devils, I believe is what it is. Yeah, so you were telling us earlier, I don't know, have you announced it to people yet?
About the, I mean.
Do you want to say it, or is it nah?
Oh, it's okay. We could definitely,
we can talk about that?
Yeah, we can talk about that.
All right. Well, he's going to be a second-time father.
Definitely. I got another kid on the way.
You got another sushi roll on the way, dude. I got a house full of sushi rolls, dude. I know how that is.
Definitely.
So, are you excited about that?
Yeah, man. I got a daughter right now, and I have another one on the way.
Tell everybody your daughter's name. I thought it was the coolest thing when I found out what you were gonna name her. Your daughter's name?
For my next one?
No.
Oh.
For the one you got right now.
Oh, my daughter right now.
Yeah.
Her name is Niobe. Yeah, Niobe.
I love that name.
Yeah, Nyobe.
I love that name. I remember the first time you
nice.
told me about it, I was like, dang.
Yeah.
I like that.
It's a very uncommon name, which I like because, I don't want no one else to have the same name as her.
Yeah, in the class, like 20 Hannahs. So
Definitely.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. I thought I was never going to meet anybody named Zelda. And then the doctor who's actually delivering our upcoming baby.
Yeah.
his
Dr.
name's
Zelda. Dr. Zelda.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? Yeah, man. So right now we're pretty much ready. We got about a week left before you actually pop.
Yeah, I'm hoping to at my next appointment kind of try to induce it a little bit, so comes a little bit earlier.
Hopefully. Yeah, hopefully a healthy birth, but
Yeah, that's all that's all that really matters, as long as the baby's healthy and there's no complications. That's what we all hope for when we have a child.
Yeah. Well, man, thank you so much for actually coming out here, especially having a baby at home. Right now, folks, you guys are gonna hear this on Monday, but right now it is 12 a.m.
It's 12 in the morning.
So,
and he's about an hour away from his house.
yeah, he's about an hour away. So if the podcast sounds a lot more mellow, it's because it's 12 a.m.
And then
Right now.
all the sushi rolls are asleep right now.
Yeah, all the sushi rolls are asleep right now, man. Yeah, I'm pretty excited, man. I really am excited. I feel like that no matter how many kids you have, after a while, it's just kind of like there's always gonna be like some new obstacle, something new you're gonna end up learning. some people are like, how do you have so many kids? How do you do it? But honestly,
You learn. It's just a thing. It's natural.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
definitely.
will come
It
to
really,
you.
it becomes second nature, and when they're not around, it feels weird.
Very
Yeah,
weird.
definitely.
It feels weird. The silence is weird, man.
Ever since I had my daughter, I mean, I don't want to be without her. I mean, I always want to take her with me. That's why when I travel, I take her everywhere I go. And I mean, I really can't stand without, being without
Yeah.
her, And it's crazy because now that I have a kid, it makes me realize how much my parents did for me too.
Yeah,
Because,
yeah.
man, now that I'm growing up, man, and I have a kid, I look at my parents like, man, they did a lot for me too. And
Yeah. Oh yeah.
the cycle of life is crazy because, like I said, now that I have a daughter, she's showing me, the way
Eye-opener.
of being a father. I mean,
well, that's what I've always told people. A lot of people think that you have a kid, and the main focus is what you're going to teach them. I mean, yeah, that's a huge thing, right?
yeah,
But I think that us as a parent, we learn more from them than
Oh,
they
yeah.
do from us. Like hands down,
Yeah.
hands down. They learn more from us than what.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. It really is. It's not even on the same level because I mean they're gonna learn stuff from us. They're gonna learn the basics, the stuff that our parents
Oh
taught
yeah.
us.
Mm-hmm.
But being parents, they teach you so many more things than what they will even scratch the surface of ever finding out from you.
yeah.
And it's honestly, it's humbling, dude. It really is. Right now, one of the main things that I really want to do is make sure that I give them as much as possible.
Oh, yeah.
Because the funny thing is we had gone, we took the kids to Wisconsin Dells. We went as a family, like everybody went. Like my brother took his kids. We all went together. We all took all the kids. And I remember at one point, Juan comes up to me. He's like, my dad used to bring us to do stuff like this when we were younger. That he did not have fun once.
Yeah.
He's like, this is so fucking stressful. It's like
Because
there's
we got all these freaking
My brother's
kids.
crazy. This motherfucker. He said, I don't remember you guys taking us anywhere. I told him, what?
no way.
You don't remember our parents taking us anywhere. Anytime they had a little extra money or a little extra time, they were always trying to do something for us.
Yeah. I remember you guys were pretty spoiled, man. I mean, in
I
comparison.
mean,
and
your
that's
parent-
not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing.
I mean, yeah. I mean, like I said, my parents they try to just give us as much as they could. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Because, like I said, that to us, that's the way of life. Try to give your kids more than what you had, and
Yeah.
give them a
exactly.
better way of life.
Dude, one of the main things that I honestly remember as a childhood, and in the childhood with us, and I used to hate on it so much, man. I'm pretty sure Mario could agree. Was that you guys were always going to those candy taster things.
Oh,
Man.
Oh
dude,
yeah, you told me about that.
Where?
I mean,
dude,
man.
where did your mom find out about that? I wish I could take my kid somewhere where it's like, here's some new exclusive gum.
Well,
It's
see,
not
that's
even
the
out in
thing.
stores yet. Give it a try, and you
Yeah.
guys get to take it home.
yeah. Well, I mean, look, like I said, me being a barber, you know how many people I make contact with, and how many people I meet on just a daily basis.
Right.
Well, my mother, she's been a bus driver. I'm pretty sure you already know. She's been a bus driver for 20 plus years, so she's met so many people. And this lady told her about this candy taster place, and
That
you
is
go
crazy.
in and they want kids to taste candy, and
Yeah,
they
yeah.
want you to rate it and give your opinion. And next thing you know, as soon as you're done with your rating and your survey, they give you a big ass bag of candy.
Wow.
Yeah, and
I used to hate on it
was
so bad.
It was crazy because it was like exclusive as hell, and
Yeah.
we didn't even know what the hell we were just going
like,
into, you know.
"Candy."
And yeah, I mean, like the first time we didn't know what the hell was going on. My mom just said we were gonna go to this place and it was gonna be about candy, and we were gonna leave with candy. But after the first time, obviously, every time we went back, we knew about it, and man, it was crazy because. Yeah, I don't know how she found out about it, and it was free. It was free
Yeah.
for kids, and
Yeah, wow, I can't believe Jesse said that. Dude, I remember one time, this was when Blade Trinity was coming out. I love telling the story.
Yeah.
All right, Blade Trinity was coming out, and your parents had a tendency of taking you guys to the movies in early day.
Yeah.
You guys never, well, maybe you guys did late at night, but I remember majority of the time you guys went in the movies, it was always during the day, which I always found bizarre. But anyways, I remember that day Jesse was going to the movies with both your parents to go watch Blade Trinity. Now, Jesse's very imprintable as a kid, all right? Like, I mean, everything would imprint into this kid, right? He's very, I mean, you could sway this kid, right? So he goes to see Blade Trinity. And tell me why this motherfucker comes back with sunglasses like Blade, a plastic sword. He comes back fully decked. He's like, all right, we ready to play now. I'm all decked out in my Blade gear. So for him to say that they didn't, no, that's crazy.
No, not Jesse. This was Alex.
Oh, you said Jesse.
No. Did I?
Yeah, you said Jesse. You said Jesse's crazy. Alex said that?
Yeah, Alex is crazy.
Oh, no. Oh, my God.
Yeah. I don't know if I misspoke, but yeah, it was my other brother. Yeah. Alex.
Yeah. Okay, no.
Yeah. I have two brothers. It was Alex, yeah.
Dude, Alex always had his own room. He had his guitar.
Well, yeah, because my oldest brother, Alex, you know, he was a couple years older than me and my brother. Mm-hmm. You know, me and my middle brother, we were a little closer. Just because my oldest brother was a few years older than us.
And those brothers always turn out to be dicks, like, growing up. Until, like, everybody's an adult and everybody has to kind of be like, all right, we got to be on the same boat, guys. That's how it was with me and Mari. Me and Mari were the closest. And growing up, one was a little bit of a dick. But then everybody grows up and everybody's like, hey, we're all cool. We all made it through this race of life.
Except for my family.
Your family's just psychotic.
Yeah, except for my family.
Yeah.
But my sister and I don't get along. She's like 10 years older than me.
Her sister was going to box the photographer at the JCPenney photography studio. Crazy.
She's really aggressive.
Aggressive is an understatement. Really quick, guys, I wanted to tell you guys, once again, thank you so much for listening to the podcast. Like we've said in previous episodes, we are starting to see, the viewership, opening up. There's so many platforms you guys can listen to us on. You guys can listen to us on iTunes. You guys can hear us on Spotify, Google Play Music, your Alexa. Once again, how do we get it on Alexa?
All right, so you say, Alexa, open any pod. And then she'll give you a prompt or a greeting. And then after that, you say, play the Two Sushi Rolls Podcast.
Mm-hmm. And it wasn't so long ago. I would say it's exactly 4 episodes now. We were planning to start a podcast, and we were doing our homework. And if any of you guys out there are like, man, how did these two fucking idiots get their own podcast? I want to do that too. I think I can do that too. You guys definitely can. So if you guys could definitely want to start a podcast, go onto buzzsprout.com and go ahead, start up a profile. That's going to be your actual host for your RSS feed if you guys ever want to upload anywhere. In the description for our social medias for this episode, we're going to put down a link for us. And if you guys sign up to actually start your first month, you guys will get a $20 Amazon card. Yeah, you guys get one. So check out the link for the episode 4, featuring Ruben, on Facebook.
Yes, sir.
On Instagram.
Definitely check out the Two Sushi Roll Podcast, guys.
Yeah, and you guys doing this would definitely be helping the podcast as well, because you guys get $20, but we also get a kickback as well, and that is the sponsor, buzzsprout.com. Another thing I wanted to touch on is merch, guys. I've also been talking about how we wanted to choose a few of our listeners that we were kind of noticing that they're actually very supportive. You guys message us, you guys comment. We know who you guys are. We see you guys listening, and we're so appreciative that you guys are there listening to us, just kicking back. Whether you guys are at work, at home, just listening to us bullshit around with our guests. This is all it is, guys. Don't take it too seriously. We're here to, have some conversations, talk some goofy shit. Just relax, eat some sushi,
Chit chat.
Get a little bit wild. Get a little crazy, unwind a little bit.
These are the conversations you have with your friends. Like,
Yeah,
let's be for
yeah,
real.
that's what we want. We just want to pass on good conversations we have with our friends, and we see you guys as our friends too. Well, anyways, we actually got new merchandise that we're actually have pumping out and heading our way. We got Two Sushi Rolls Podcast shirts, which I'm gonna choose 3 people that I'm actually gonna send a shirt to. There's gonna be 3 people who are gonna get a package with Two Sushi Rolls Podcast shirt, Two Sushi Roll Podcast sticker, and a $10 Amazon card. And we already got a few people set in mind who we're gonna send these to, but you guys still got a chance. We are gonna be doing this for another 2 weeks. You guys want to get an Amazon gift card, some merch, show everybody that you're showing us some love. And we're gonna send you guys a package with a whole bunch of good stuff. Also, check out our Patreon. If you guys join one of our packages, there's
You get merch in one of our packages.
Yeah,
So.
you got so many ways to get merch, and they're not bad, guys. These shirts are pretty good quality.
George and I are wearing some right now.
Yeah, we're wearing some right now. They're very comfortable. And if you guys see the shirt and you guys are like, man, I want that in gray, let us know. We'll get it for you in gray.
Yeah,
we'll get whatever you guys you want. But yeah, any support that you guys give for us is definitely support for the show. Next week, we actually got our friend Phil. Yo, Phil.
Damn, I know
into
Phil.
Yeah, man, he's been doing.
Okay.
He's been doing some shows at the Forge in Joliet. He's actually done shows with Lil White.
Yeah. I did see a video of him performing at.
Yeah.
I think I seen the performance that you're talking about when he opened up for Lil White.
Yeah, really talented artist.
Yeah.
He's one of the guys from Bolingbrook who actually you could listen to their stuff and actually jam to.
Oh, definitely.
Really good stuff. Shout out to Phil.
Yeah, Phil. Yeah. He's a Bolingbrook native, just like me. Bolingbrook, Illinois. Shout out, to the brook.
And the crazy thing is Phil's actually from New Jersey as well.
Oh, is he originally from New
really?
Jersey?
He's a New Jersey boy.
Okay.
He's a Jersey boy.
Damn, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, so we'll get a little bit more out of that from Phil. He's going to be coming into the studio this upcoming Saturday.
Nice.
Published on Monday. And this guy's going to have some crazy stories.
Definitely.
He's always got some crazy stories.
Oh, yeah.
And we also got a whole bunch of other people lined up. Can't wait to announce those. But we also wanted to take the time to announce that we're going to come up with... We're still playing with the format, but we definitely wanted to add an extra episode per week. 30 minutes, not the full hour.
Yeah, it's not a full episode.
Yeah, we're going to do 30 minutes, but we want a little bit more of a voice from some of our friends. And we've already gotten into the works with them, and we're going to have our friend Luna and Mo doing a midweek show. So if you guys don't get enough of it on Monday, you guys are like, man,
We need a little something to...
I need I need my Two Sushi Rolls podcast fix. These guys are actually going to be pumping up some new content. I believe we're coming out with it soon. Really good stuff, guys. We're going to have a feminine view from Luna. She's actually, she's been sending us some of the work that she's actually going to be putting into the next episode. And I can't wait to hear it.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I'm really excited. We're going to have her through Skype for Mo's show. So stay tuned for that one, guys. It's going to be really fun. This guy gets political.
Yeah,
He's going to talk tech.
He won't care.
Mo is a wild card. I've said this before. I'll say it again. Mo's a really nice guy. But if any of you guys follow him on Facebook,
you're going to see some wild stuff.
You guys are going to see some wild shit. A roller coaster of emotions, as Ron Burgundy would say.
Yeah, for real.
Man.
Yeah, but definitely look out for that. And we'll be sending out those packages soon, guys. Just wait on them.
Nice.
So other than that, there is one thing I wanted to bring up.
Let's see.
What do you think about Tekashi 69?
Man, I don't know. This guy is
Tell me how
crazy.
you really feel.
There's a few aspects on him, I guess. I don't know. I mean, they say he's Hispanic, and me being Hispanic, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about him as a Hispanic artist. Yeah, as a Hispanic artist, I don't know how it looks for the community, but I mean, he says that he's the king of New York, and I mean, Cardi B is from New York, and she's better than him, I think, alone. I mean,
yeah, Cardi B's pretty good. I don't hate Cardi.
I mean, I'm not a fan of her either, but I mean, lyrically and the sound, is just better alone.
Yeah, I mean, I like Cardi in a lot of, situations, not so much in others. I mean, that Maroon 5 song, her feature was so unnecessary.
Really
and I feel like Tekashi, he just starts a lot of drama just to keep himself,
just to keep himself relevant.
Relevant and keep himself.
I mean, he's
in the eye of social media. You know?
I mean, he's getting accused of going to court. He might be going to jail or whatever. And the son of a bitch goes on Instagram and posts a video of him tossing a bar of soap. Cause he's getting ready. He said,
"This guy's crazy."
All right, well, all these rappers, man.
Yeah.
Nowadays, they all are on. We're ballers. They're flexing. I mean, there's a little Tay out there. Everybody wants to flex. Everybody wants to fucking flex, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because that's what gets attention.
Right, and that's what gets attention. But what happens when your flexing gets caught? You're that faux flex. Let's call it that faux flex.
Well, yeah, most of the time these guys are just renting half of the stuff that they're flexing.
Right,
with.
and I mean, we already got 50 Cent, who ended up getting popped off with fake money on his Instagram. He said he was just trying to keep appearances. 50 Cent is broke.
He broke.
All right, really bad life decisions. All right, then you got Lil Bow Wow.
Yeah.
He should have royalties to hold him off. I don't know what he's been spending him on. He goes on Instagram, posts photos with a private jet and all these cars. And
Lil Bow Wow, that was like Mike. I mean,
no. Wasn't he like Mike? Maybe.
Yeah, he was like.
Mike. I can't remember if it was him or Lil Romeo. They were during that Lil phase when the Lil phase really started. Well, anyways, Lil Bob was over here posting photos of him in a private jet and this and that. And then that same day he posted that photo.
Yeah.
Somebody's on the plane with him and he's in coach.
He ain't even on no private
What?
jet.
Yes. So see, this flexing goes wrong, right?
Oh, definitely.
Well.
Tekashi
has been caught up in flexing when he shouldn't be. He goes to this place in New York. It's called Trax New York City Custom.
Yeah.
This is a jewelry shop. All right? They make jewelry.
Yeah.
And I guess Tekashi got some jewelry made for him, and the bill hasn't got back to him. I guess this is another Drake situation where you know how wire transfer happens from Canada to somewhere else.
Yeah.
All right. So this guy. He posted this video about Tekashi. Check this out. Hang on, let me get it up for you guys.
How you gonna flex?
Yo, Tekashi, I had a pleasure doing business with you on the choker, and then you asked for a bracelet. I cut it from this chain here. You're wearing it in your videos. There's only one issue. I never got paid for it. Doing charity, so, you seem like a great guy. I had a great time doing business with you. You looked out me on the choker. So I'm sure it's a misunderstanding, but nonetheless, it's $25,000. I got no means of reaching you. So I'm hoping, your finance department could wire in 25 grand or whatever it is you got to do, or we could handle business. And if you don't like the bracelet, just return it, whatever it is. You seem to like it. You said you liked it when you got it. Then you're traveling around the world, Hawaii, birthdays, whatever you got to do. I'm out here looking for my money, man.
What do you think about that?
Yeah.
Now, he said, make sure your finance department wires me the money. Let me start off with this. If Tekashi's, wire department happens to be the same as Drake, he's not getting that money.
Man.
Because Drake never sent that $250.
Yeah.
You talking about for the guy who started the dance craze?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about that.
He got called out too.
Yeah, I heard about him getting called out.
I mean, do you think Drake just didn't want to give up the money, or do you think Drake just doesn't even have it? He's spending it all too much.
I would say
know.
probably spending it.
Drake might have the money, but he just might be trying to hold out on this guy. I don't know.
But I mean, look at all these flexers. Look, this guy owes him money for this bracelet he's wearing around in the videos talking about.
The crazy thing, I think what took me by surprise is that the chain is only $25K.
Is it the same chain that the choker? Is that the one that got stolen from Tekashi?
I don't think
When he
anything
got beat up?
Well, first of all, I don't think
wasn't that
anything ever
fake?
got stolen. Yeah, I think there's suspicion that stuff was fake.
That story was fake. He wasn't really.
Yeah. It's all he's just. What were they calling?
Who
it?
knows? I don't know.
Clout chaser?
Clout. The people who are just looking for that clout.
I mean, musically, I don't like him.
Okay.
But I can't knock his hustle. I mean,
right.
you can't knock nobody's hustle. I mean,
No,
he's trying to get his
right.
money, and hey, he got fans, and he's selling somewhere. So, man, you can't, you know,
Yeah.
at a certain extent, you can't really hate on him because hey, he's getting some type of money. You know?
Right. He's doing what he's got to do.
I mean, yeah, they flex, but they're still, you know, the record is still selling, and you know, the views are still coming in, and.
Well, I'm not a big fan of him either. I mean, I think he's a little bit too flamboyant for my taste.
Yeah.
But that song he did with Nicki Minaj,
Yeah, what was that song?
it was pretty.
Jordan just liked it.
Yeah, it was pretty crispy. I kind of liked it. Look, when you start looking at things like I do, where there's mainstream rap, like majority of rap, I'm gonna be honest with you, it's all a joke.
Yeah.
The people who are writing it, they know it's a joke. they play it like it's serious, but they know it's a joke.
They know.
They know it's a fucking joke. Tekashi was making fun of that song that just came out with him and Nicki Minaj. He literally says,
Have you seen the video where he
breaks it down?
No, where he like they do a edit where they put his face on a woman's body.
No, I haven't seen that.
What? And he's on it's a video that he has, and he's poolside, and
What the fuck?
yeah, they CGI his head
what?
onto a female's body, and he looks like a woman, and it's the funniest thing ever because if you have seen, like, if you really do try to scale Tekashi, if you haven't seen him in person, obviously, he's a little guy. I mean, so it's even funnier because when I see the videos, I'm like, man, he did the CGI of him as a woman, so he looks the size of a woman too.
So you
That's what
can
I'm
think.
saying. So I mean, come on.
You let the imagination do the rest of the work.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Yeah, he gets clowned on a lot, man. But like I said, I really did. I like that song for entertainment value, not for like serious value.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, the shit he's talking about is fucking silly. And I mean, and then they go off, and then Nicki Minaj is shitting on Drake. She's shitting on DJ Khaled. She shot out who else was she
It
talking?
was 50 Cent. It was everyone.
Man, she went in on everybody. I think everybody who wanted to tap that literally got called out.
Well, she said she was just playing.
Yeah, but she said it in the most obnoxious Nicki Minaj way ever. Like, bitch, you were just, once again, clout. They're looking to build that clout.
Yeah, well, it's because, like, you know, Cardi's coming up, and she's kind of...
She's feeling intimidated.
Yeah, so she's like, well, I gotta start talking crap about everyone to keep me relevant.
Right,
Oh,
she
yeah.
has to stay relevant because right now she's gonna get buried in all this Cardi B bullshit. But I don't know. I found it fucking hilarious that Tekashi's over here trying to flex, and he couldn't even pay $25,000 back.
I can't believe that.
He couldn't pay 25. I mean, come on. I've seen the shows I'm not going to sit here and say that it's, the Beatles packing arena,
Yeah.
but he's got enough.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he could definitely make $25,000 on an appearance or on a show.
On a show, yeah, definitely. If it's a large enough arena, he can easily make $25,000. At least 10. I mean, 2 shows, he's got his.
But
chain
same
right
thing.
there.
How do we not know that this video is fake right here? And he's telling this guy, "Hey, just
I don't know.
Just,
Look,
just say this for me." So
No.
So
Look.
it causes.
Oh well, that's possible if Tekashi's actually the one behind all of this. But in all reality,
This dude shows the
this,
chain.
if this guy,
Yeah.
let's say if this guy was lying, I mean, Tekashi could go after him for slander immediately.
Yeah, like right
Like,
away.
immediately.
Yeah.
This video would have been taken down.
Yeah, that's true.
It's still up. It's up on this Trax New York City custom. Like,
Yeah, I
God
don't
bless
know.
this man for talking shit. I love people who talk shit. I love to talk shit.
You
I don't
love
like
people
him.
That call
He's kitty
out.
litter to me.
He's kidding.
That's what I. I guess that's what it comes down to for me.
Nice.
He's a little bit of a, a little kitty litter.
Yeah. Yeah. There's people out there who.
Yeah.
I just have to be nice. I'm over here building an audience. There's gonna be things that people don't agree with, that do agree with. The people who agree with me, they're gonna be like, yeah. The people who don't agree with me, they're gonna be like, he's a fucking asshole.
Yeah, he's an
Like,
asshole. That's how
So
I feel.
this is difficult. It's like just treading, and like anybody who knows me,
Yeah.
It's the most difficult fucking thing. I love to talk shit. And it's like, it's not
like,
that. It's,
you like to call out stuff. It's like, just
Yeah.
leave it. Just leave it.
It's just, it's a part of life for me. No, but I do love to talk shit. And I have to tone down the talking of the
Yes,
shit.
you do. Yeah, I agree.
But I mean, have I ever talked shit about something that was a lie?
No, but that just because you could do it doesn't mean you should. Just some of the stuff is like so harmless, like they're hurting themselves.
No, some
You
of that.
gotta come in
Well,
and-
what about the people who I've talked shit about in the past, who are trying to dig people into their bullshit,
But like,
like that girl was telling you about with the pyramid scheme?
yeah.
I mean, it's not
that's
necessarily. I
different.
mean,
That's
see,
different.
look, people would say that it's talking shit, but it's just your opinion,
Yeah, it's my opinion, exactly.
Just an opinion.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
in a very
But when you're saying it
stern
to
way.
someone, it sounds like you're talking shit.
Yeah, but look, listen to this though. It's just my opinion, right?
Yeah, it's just
and
an
anybody
opinion.
can if my opinion was false, people could be like, "Oh, it's bullshit," and just shrug it off, right? But when it digs into their fucking soul, that means there's some truth behind that, and they realize it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, when somebody tells me some truthful shit, like it'll dig into my soul. I'm like,
You're like, shit.
shit, that's true.
Yeah, I mean, me working at the barber shop, I'm always listen. I do more listening than I do
Yeah,
talking.
what are
Yeah.
some-
Because
yeah.
there's a lot of
yeah.
talking that goes on in the shop, and
Well,
I mean, I hear it from all
Can you
different.
anonymously tell us a crazy fucking story you've overheard?
I mean, there's crazy things. I mean, like I said, we cut men's hair. And we just recently have had some women come in now, so we have women working at our shop now,
Oh, okay.
and they braid hair, they do dreadlocks, and we do everything. We fade, men's haircuts.
You guys got that monkey bread lady?
We have a lot of vendors. It's crazy. I mean, I'll tell you that. I mean,
Was that stereotypical?
we have
stereotypical?
We have vendors. I mean,
He said we got vendors.
Y'all got that monkey bread lady?
man.
I've only seen Barber Shop.
We have
they had a monkey bread lady. At
Well, no,
Barber Shop.
not a monkey bread. Well, we got this lady a cheesecake lady.
Oh,
That's
see?
what she's. Yeah, we got a
Okay,
cheesecake
there we go.
lady now.
A little less stereotypical.
Yeah, she brings these little cheesecake dishes in,
Nice.
and they're nice. They're nice, real nice. But yeah, we have all ages of people come in there, and one of the craziest stories I've ever heard in the shop. I'll tell you guys this one. It was crazy. This guy's a correctional officer, right?
Mm-hmm. Like
So he's-
the guy's in the jail.
Yeah, he's a
Uh-huh.
correctional officer. Yeah, in a prison, but he's in the psych
Oh.
area. Okay.
Like the suicide watch and all that.
No, not necessarily. I mean, not just suicide, just mental. Like
Okay.
they're not, they're taking medication, and not just necessarily suicidal, but the guy's taking medication and they have, a different different profile, I guess.
Gotcha.
But he's in the psych area, and he said that one time this guy came out of his cell, right, with 2 rats, okay, on ropes, and he was
rope.
walking them like if they were pit bulls, like if he was on his block, like.
Damn. He
So
was
he-
in his block.
Yeah, he was on his cell block.
He was
Yeah,
definitely
he was
in his
on his
block.
cell block. So he says that this guy gets out of his cell and he's literally like boom, boom, walking with the 2 little rats,
Flexing,
like flexing with his 2 little pets. Like, I got some badass boys right here. I got
Damn.
some. Yeah, and I was like, man, that's crazy. But he said they do all types of crazy shit in there. They throw feces and
Oh.
Yeah.
yeah, that it gets wild in there. But I mean, we hear great stories too. There's always some positive stuff in there too, sprinkled in. And there's always some negative stuff sprinkled in. But a lot of knowledge comes out of the shop, barber shop.
Yeah. A lot of enlightenment.
Yeah, definitely, because there's kids who come in there from 2 years old and they come until they're grown men at 18, 20. I mean, this barbershop's been in this location for 20 years.
I want to
so-
give a shout out to the barbershop.
Yeah, Hieroglyphics Barbershop, definitely. Shout out to Hieroglyphics Barbershop in Bolingbrook, Illinois. I mean, I've been working there for 5 years and I love it, and it's definitely a structure in the community because, like
Yeah.
I said, there's people who have been going there. I mean, your brother
Yeah.
Juan told me that he used to get graphics there when he was in high
He
school.
was in high school, yeah.
And I mean, he's 30 now, isn't he?
He's 30. Yeah, is he 30?
So, I mean, he was going there when he was 15, 16. So, I mean, you know, that's,
It's been a while.
like I said, that's 15 years right there.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. That's definitely a staple to the community.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of new barber shops opening, but that's the longest standing one, if I'm correct. I mean,
Yeah,
I
in
remember
Bolingbrook,
everybody
yeah.
always talking about going there.
yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah. Hieroglyphics and just the name alone. I like the name alone. And sometimes I feel like people don't look deep enough into the name alone, you know?
Gotcha, yeah.
And, you know, hieroglyphics is from, you know, that's the Egyptian, you know, scriptures, the Egyptian writings. And,
That's the Egyptian alphabet, yeah.
yeah, and I like, you know, I'm into the whole Egypt, you know. I like Egyptology and the whole study of Egypt. And
Yeah.
when I seen the name alone, I was like, man, I like the name of that shop. Like, yeah, that's a
Yeah.
nice name.
Caught your eye right away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the same way, man. I'm the same way when it comes down to Egypt. I really like it a lot.
Yeah.
But, I mean, now has the competition gone up? I mean, there's a lot of new barbershops, like I said before.
Well, see, I don't.
But you
I
guys-
don't look at it as a factor of competition because there's so many people out here in the world and in this community that there's plenty for everyone. You know,
Yeah,
to go around.
Yeah,
there's
there's
plenty.
definitely enough. Right?
Yeah,
and
I
that's in
don't-
any
yeah.
field. But like I've talked about it on the show before, healthy competition.
Oh,
There's
yeah,
always
yeah.
healthy competition.
Yeah.
You got any friends that work for a different barbershop that you're friends with?
Oh yeah. I got plenty. Oh, I know a bunch of guys who own, you know, shops and are working at different places. So, yeah, I mean, like I said, to me, there's no competition and there's no, you know, this isn't no race. You know, I mean,
Yeah, you always have your loyal customers too, right?
Yeah,
Clients?
definitely.
Yeah, like
yeah.
you said, coming back since they were kids and all that.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah.
There's a little boy. I've been cutting this. All right, there's a little boy. I've been cutting his hair since he was 2, and right now, he's already 6.
Ooh.
Oh, that's
And I mean,
nice.
like, he's in 1st grade, and it's like,
Aw.
man, like, I was cutting your hair before when you were barely starting to learn how to talk. Like, now you're in school. It's crazy. And I might be cutting his hair till he's 18, 20. Like, who knows how long? I might be
right.
cutting his hair, you know?
Well, that's the thing when it comes down to somebody who's going to cut your hair.
Yeah.
It's difficult to find somebody you trust, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't really hear people about, you know, people switching it up too
Oh, yeah.
much.
Oh
Oh, yeah.
no! Once
They got
find
one or
someone,
two. They got one or two places.
Yeah.
If one place, you know, can't get you a spot, there's always that one other spot you will go to, but it's not your first go-to. You know what I'm saying? Me, on the other hand, I'm very picky when it comes down to my haircuts.
pick about everything.
I'm
yeah.
very picky when it comes. I can. The reason that happens is because I feel like sometimes it gets done too short, and then I have this fear in my head, and I'll go months without cutting my hair, and it just gets long. See,
Yes.
that's the side of me that I feel like, unless you've known me since high school, you probably don't know what I look like with long hair, and I have long hair a lot of the time.
Definitely.
Yeah.
A lot of the time, my hair is growing out a lot of the time, and my
Got long hair right now.
and long hair don't care. And my hair is turning gray as fuck.
Yeah, it's extremely great.
Man.
I'm not even 30 yet, and my hair is.
That's that salt and pepper,
gray.
baby.
Yeah.
That's that salt and
Very-
pepper.
I
Yeah.
like the gray though.
Yeah, you know, I see people. I'll see people on social media who will be like, "I got so many gray hairs in my," like they're talking about like some little punk ass gray hair they found randomly one side of the ear. Bitch, talk to me when you're fucking half your head.
It's
You know,
gray.
Yeah.
it's gray,
your
man.
roots. Your roots are gray.
Yeah,
They're
but I
coming
mean,
in.
honestly, I don't like people fucking with my hair. It's
No.
already sensitive enough.
Yeah, it's a very picky thing, a very touchy. You know, it's a service thing. You know, so. I mean, I just try to do my best and try to satisfy my client, and you know, hopefully they're happy with, you know.
I mean, clearly they are.
cut.
I mean,
The haircut.
you got your returning clients. You're
Yeah.
you're living pretty comfortably.
Yeah, you're working
Yeah.
long hours,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
busy.
And what,
Yeah.
what do you feel about the people who say that there's no opportunity out there for work?
Man, there's so well. See, that's the thing. There's so much. It's not even about work. Like naturally, there's so much things you can do out there that they're gonna naturally just start producing income naturally.
Right,
So-
but what about the people who aren't producing income and they're sitting there still, and they, instead of saying like, I'm not producing income because I'm not making any moves. They're just like, man, it's because it's difficult out there.
I mean, it's not that it's difficult. Like I said, I don't think it's difficult. Everywhere I go, I see signs saying now hiring, and
Yeah, right.
there's all. Like I said, I don't ever see like there's a lack of work out
Yeah,
there.
no,
for
there is no
people.
lack of work. I agree with you, but there's people out there who do blame it on that.
No, yeah, I know. I don't know why they do. I guess, we get accustomed to things getting easier, Now you could go online and get a job by just a click of a fucking button.
Yeah. Well,
So if you think, you could get a job that easy, then...
Yeah. I mean, you can get... I was literally talking to Marty about this earlier today. There's a market for everything.
Yeah. There's a market
Well,
for
there's
everything.
For the craziest shit out there, there's a market for it.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
even-
An industry. There's an industry for everything out there.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I just got a parenting magazine from the hospital that I'm going to deliver at. And literally, I have the ad. It says, "Do you want to work from home?" It's literally in this parenting magazine.
Yeah.
And it was like, you could work from home because it's for parents, probably like new moms, like, you got to be home with the baby.
Yeah.
And it's like, learn medical coding right now. Call this number. And I was like, no way.
You can find stuff no matter where there is.
I mean, look, my sister-in-law, she does Uber Eats, so she can have my niece in the car with her, and she just picks up the food. She literally just runs inside the restaurant, either with, she can pull up in front. It depends on the location,
Right,
Sometimes she has to take her daughter inside with her physically. Or she can just leave her in the car if it's a pull-up, spot. But, yeah, she picks up the food and she can deliver it while she has her daughter with her. So,
Well, that's awesome.
there's,
I like
I
that.
said,
Even if you have a kid, even if you can't afford daycare, like,
Yeah.
there you go.
yeah.
But it's people who don't take their stuff seriously. I remember there was a point where I needed a little bit of extra cash. This is a few years ago. I needed a little bit of extra cash. It was a little bit closer near to when I had just recently got divorced.
Yeah.
And
Not with me.
Not with her, yeah, right. But it was after my last divorce. I needed a little bit of extra money. I was left with all 4 kids. And I was like, you know what, fuck it. I'm gonna do Uber.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start doing Uber. Now I started doing it, and I took it seriously. When I went out, I had a schedule. I didn't stop doing it, and I did what I needed to do. I took it seriously. I did it right, and I made good money off of it.
Yeah.
I was making good money off of it.
Yeah,
And I
you
would
can
tell
make good
people,
money.
Yeah, and I was telling people I'm making this much, and they're like, "What?" And then those people who I would tell them, one of the people you're actually friends with, I'm not gonna mention them. I was like, you can make this much money off Uber.
Yeah.
He's like, what? That's more than what I'm making right now off doing blah, 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 blah. I'm going to go do this. I don't think he's doing Uber anymore. I'm pretty sure he quit because he wasn't making good enough money. But why was that? Because he wasn't taking it seriously.
Well, now there's Uber and Lyft and all these other ones, so it's not even just Uber. There's
And
tons
like
of
Uber
other
Eats,
ways.
like you just said, yeah.
Yeah, there's tons of ways. Amazon has another thing where you can deliver groceries and packages, and so I like I said, I've never felt like I've seen a lack of jobs out there.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
And even if you don't want to have a regular job and you want to be an entrepreneur, I mean, there's still ways to make income naturally. Like I said,
Right.
I mean,
Well-
just because you're an entrepreneur doesn't mean you can't have a little other source of income on the
Right.
side as
Yeah.
you're
Well,
doing your thing. you
Right.
know?
Well, being an entrepreneur, a lot of entrepreneurs that I know have multiple side hustles.
Yeah,
Yeah,
multiple. It's
yeah,
not
yeah.
just
Multiple.
one
I got
thing.
this side hustle.
I mean, being an entrepreneur, I mean, the definition of an entrepreneur is basically someone who's consistently hustling. I mean,
Yeah.
Well, that's where I draw the line. Last episode we were talking about that. I'm not gonna sit here and give all those scumbags credit that they're entrepreneurs. There's a lot of scumbags out
well,
there.
no, I don't mean on a.
No, right,
like-
but there's a lot of scumbags out there. There's a lot of people out there doing the whole pyramid scheme.
Oh, yeah.
Multiple. I mean, just number off the top of your head. How many times has somebody approached you with a pyramid scheme? How many times? Just off the top of your head. You don't even have to mention them.
Man.
How many times? How many times? Can't
Too
even count
many
it.
people, man.
Can't even count
Too
them.
many people. I can't
Yeah.
count them. I
Exactly.
mean,
I can't either. And,
Yeah.
and they have them for everything.
yeah.
There was that fucking product.
I just took a Uber recently, and the Uber driver, tried to scheme
She was
me.
no way. She was
way.
marketing through Uber.
I swear to
Wow.
God. It was
How many stars
hilarious.
did you give her? You're
I didn't even
dude,
rate her.
And you're like, I'm not gonna rate you, bitch. Over here trying to sell me your fucking pyramids.
Yeah.
Trying to
she
ruin
was-
my life right now.
It was wild. Yeah. At first, like when I first got in the car, she had a really nice car, and I had to double check the app because I'm like, wait, did I order like a Uber Black? Because this is a really nice car. It was like a Lincoln Town car, but brand new.
What was she like? Like, hey, you want a car like this?
No, she didn't say that. She didn't start off with that.
She fucked up. She could have gotten you with that.
Oh yeah, I mean yeah, definitely she could have got me with that, but it was pretty funny. She just started off the conversation pretty smooth, and then as she kept on going,
Oh.
she was just like, "Oh, so you're interested in making some extra money?" And then boom.
Drops
As soon
it.
as I said, "Yeah, you know, I try to always make extra money,"
Like, who
and
the hell is it?
that's when
Right.
she just went boom and just dropped the whole pyramid hammer, like just the whole breakdown, like just sentence by sentence.
It's out of hand.
Yeah.
What was the product she was selling at that moment?
Well, no, she didn't. That's the thing. She didn't tell me. She just wanted me to come to the meeting.
Oh, she wanted to leave
There
you
you
hanging.
go.
She wanted.
She's like, just
Give you a
come to
little
the,
taste.
just come to the meeting and you'll learn. And I'm like, learn what? Like, I don't get it. You
What?
know, I have
Am I
to.
gonna get murdered
So now
right
I gotta
now?
waste more time to figure out what you're trying to sell me first. Like,
Right.
I don't know.
But that's the thing, though, is that these people do that and they leave you hanging. So you're like, I'm pretty interested. I do want to make some extra cash.
Yeah.
You know what I say? Go suck dick before you join a fucking multi-level marketing scheme.
Oh yeah, those things are crazy.
And they got them for everything, dude.
Yeah.
Everything.
Energy drinks, cleaning supplies, insurance, everything, dude.
Supplements,
Supplements,
whatever.
Yeah,
everything.
they have
It's
them.
so stupid. And,
Yeah.
and this girl, man, oh my god.
This girl just pisses him off.
She-
Did you get blocked by her or she blocked
Nah,
you?
she's still going at it.
Oh.
I wouldn't be surprised if she's gonna hear that episode eventually, because I've gone in pretty heavy on her before. I've gone in pretty heavy on her, but for good reason. She
Yeah.
really was just kind of like. She was really. I mean, like it's like we said in the last episode. These are people who are taking advantage of people.
Yeah.
They're taking advantage of people.
They know what they're doing.
Yeah, and I mean, majority of the people are like, dude, they do this and they fuck over really, really badly, and then they leave the people who are closest to them, who they're told get the closest people to you. These are family members. These are friends. And you made these people join this stupid ass thing, and now they're in the dirt just as much as you are.
And then it's just like, why would you even do
It's-
that to
it's
people
crazy.
close
Pyramid
to you
scheme
for
is-
quick blood?
The name. Yeah, the name alone is just bad because it's disgracing the name Pyramid.
Oh, and you like all that stuff?
Yeah, and the crazy thing is too, is that I don't know if you've ever seen the episode. Do you watch Shark Tank?
I have seen some episodes. Yeah.
There's an episode of Shark Tank
Oh, yeah.
where a guy shows up
Yeah.
pitching a pyramid scheme
To these
way.
investors.
to these investors.
And did they?
No, they tell him right away.
Right away,
And,
like-
well, they were being nice, way too nice, in my opinion.
Yeah,
I
they
would
should have
have.
destroyed him
I
harder.
would have shit. I would have shit in this guy's cereal so quick. He's like, oh well, I've invested this much money, and have you gotten it back? Well, no, I'm in debt. That's why I need to do this.
Because if I get like 10 people to sign up, then
I'll-
they're going to give me my money back.
Then I'll get my money back.
And they're like,
They're like, no, you don't understand. This is a pyramid scheme. And he's like, no, everybody says that. It's just pyramid shaped.
yeah,
That's
he says that
crazy.
to these
Yeah.
investors,
Yeah.
these multi-million.
And everybody's like, I hate to break it to you, but you shouldn't have invested this money. You need to stop investing money into this.
Yeah.
Hell no, I'm out.
You're
This is-
scammed.
You're a scam. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like there's some good things on Shark Tank, but I don't know how much of it's real. I feel like some of it could be scripted.
Some of it could be scripted, but I mean, a
Yeah.
lot of these companies are real companies.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
products,
I mean,
like
the
the
scrubbing
products.
down.
Yeah, yeah. I
That's
mean,
my
I'm pretty
favorite.
sure to some extent they milk the episode, too.
Oh, yeah,
definitely.
because it's a TV.
Yeah, of course. They gotta make it entertaining. You
Yeah.
know.
But I like it.
Yeah, and
It's a good show.
Yeah, it's definitely a good show. But yeah, man. I mean, yeah, a lot of people out there trying to like call themselves entrepreneurs. Those ain't entrepreneurs. Those are not entrepreneurs. Did we just hear that?
No, I didn't hear it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, these people try to call themselves entrepreneurs, dude. They could try to call themselves entrepreneurs. It's like, what
Yeah,
the
no,
fuck?
that's not an entrepreneur though. I think That's arguable, yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. I mean, I don't want to be too mean, but these people are fucking idiots. Plain and simple. Yeah, sure.
My bad.
Yeah.
Well, she ain't gonna listen to it.
We're gonna have to bleep out her name. We're gonna bleep out that name.
Sorry.
You know,
My bad.
just keep it at no names, girl. Come on,
Sorry.
Mama Bear. What's going on?
Sorry, my bad.
You exposing bitches. I didn't even expose my enemies. We got you exposing bitches.
Sorry. Well, I haven't heard it in a year, so.
No, it's all right. Yeah, man. I just think it's crazy, man. I mean, there's so many people out there actually going out making moves. I mean, you're gonna fail.
Yeah, I seen there's a guy. Yeah, one of the craziest entrepreneurs. Probably the craziest thing I've seen a guy making money is in L.A. That I seen an article. There's a guy in L.A. who gets paid to walk people.
Oh, the
Yeah,
walker,
so
the
he
people walker,
walks.
yeah.
Yeah, he walks people. So if you feel like let's just say a very beautiful woman doesn't want to get bothered by any men, literally doesn't want to get bothered by men, she can pay this man to walk with her
No
to make it look
way.
like that's her boyfriend.
What?
And I'm like, man, let's just say you don't have any friends and you just want to pay to have somebody walk with you. Like, that's fucking crazy.
There's a way to get money for everything.
There's a
That's
way to make
okay.
money for everything. I mean, there's those professional cuddlers.
Yeah, there's fucking, yeah.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I mean, those are entrepreneurs. Those are the crazy entrepreneurs.
But they push it because
Yeah.
no way did they sit down and be like, this is totally gonna give me money right away. Like, no, they're pushing it. They're like, I'm gonna really push this.
And that's why I like to support anybody who does their local thing. We originally wanted to get merch from local people, which
Okay.
I'm gonna work with some local people from Bolingbrook.
Yeah,
who
I know a guy who does t-shirts and all that type
really?
of merchandise. Yeah, I
Yeah.
could give you his contacts. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
definitely.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, but there was this girl who I was trying to get mugs from. Apparently, our image is a little bit too complex. It's got too many colors. And
Yeah. it's
Okay.
too
I
much
guess the
shade.
layering of the vinyl and the way that they cut it becomes a little bit more difficult.
So it's a little bit harder
Yeah,
for
but
us.
she does great work. She does great work. And a shell cross.
Okay.
She's been doing a lot of side hustling. She just bought a
Nice.
new house. She's been doing side hustling. Congratulations to her.
Nice.
But I mean, I think it was during Mother's Day she was doing baskets. During Easter she was making custom baskets.
Oh, okay.
Right now she's doing custom mugs for the fall. Beautiful mugs, man. She's doing some
I
really good
love
work.
mugs. I really want a mug.
Yeah, that's
Really?
hustling. I really wanted to get some mugs.
Why do
from
you
her.
like mugs? Cause you guys drink coffee?
I drink a lot of tea.
I
okay.
drink tea like crazy.
I'm not a big coffee mug. I'm not a mug guy. It's just cause
Yeah, I don't like coffee, but I like tea.
yeah. I drink tea every once in a while when I get sick, but
See, that's
I'm literally drinking like a labor tea right now.
that's because you haven't had a good tea.
no, I've had good tea. No, don't get me wrong. I've had teas. I've been to like Tivana. I don't know if you've ever been to one of those places.
Dude, that's my church.
And they had hot teas and cold teas, but
Yeah.
obviously I'm more of a cold tea guy,
Yeah,
But
and I'm the same way. I'm there. I don't have a preference for hot or cold. I love them both equally. as
yeah,
well.
no, I like tea, but like I said, necessarily I just don't drink hot stuff. I don't drink tea or coffee.
But I think that if you had found the blend of that,
the perfect one.
the perfect,
Yeah.
You'd be
confection
obsessed
tea.
forever.
Oh my god! It
Because-
took me a while
Yeah,
to find like the one that I was like, I gotta go back. Like it was crack for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what happened to me because I used to hate tea, and then George took me to Tivana, and I was like, I love it. I love it.
Another
so
thing
much.
that I'm big on is getting local honey.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, right out here. When I used to live in Joliet, I had a honey guy.
Nice.
And this guy had his own hives. He had honey, and he actually did trading with a guy from Ohio.
Yeah, like
So-
different states.
So different states.
Oh, yeah,
so
yeah.
these bees, these honey bees, are pollinating and getting their stuff off of different different flowers than what we
Okay.
have out here.
Yeah.
So the Ohio honey came back darker. It's kind of like comparing like the honey out here is kind of like Miller Lite.
Mm-hmm.
All right, same color and everything, right? And then that Ohio honey is like Guinness. Very dark.
Dark, yeah.
Oh man, the flavor that it packed. And right now, I actually recently got some honey from this lady out here in Mantino, G's Bees. And
Oh, man.
she sells you the honeycomb, right? About big old piece of honeycomb.
Nice.
Yeah, it was huge. Like,
Clean the
Honey is good. I feel like honey is a better sweetener than sugar.
oh, it
Definitely.
is.
Definitely.
Oh, it is.
Definitely.
Yeah, I like honey. Honey is good.
Put in your
Definitely.
tea.
good.
Yeah, you put it in your tea. You put it in.
You're sick, just drink some,
It's
you know.
good for you. Yeah.
Yeah. I put that shit in my licuados, in my milkshake.
yeah, your smoothies, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, definitely, man. Nature's sugar, man.
Oh, yeah.
Nature's candy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nature's candy, man.
That's
Fruit.
the sweetener. That's the natural,
Yeah.
legit.
Yeah, honey's good.
Yeah, there's nothing better, dude, than having like fresh fruit in your fridge. And like, if you're ever like, you're thirsty.
Did Mario tell you about the story about the girl with the honey?
No,
What?
no.
No? Oh,
No.
okay. Oh my god.
Tell me.
This girl, she said that her aunts. Well, all right. She used to live with her aunts. Okay, and we were going to high school with her, and she said that every morning, her aunts would make her take a scoop of honey, like with her breakfast or whatever she ate. She just would take a scoop of honey.
Okay.
And one day she was telling us why that they said that. And this is the craziest shit ever. They said that it makes that juice down there sweeter. And I was like, what? I was like, that's the craziest shit I've
That's why
ever
they were
heard.
making her do that?
What?
I mean, it probably
Yeah.
does.
I mean, pineapple juice makes guys cum taste better, apparently.
That's what they say.
I'm not willing to test it. I'm not gonna find out.
Oh, yeah.
But why would they tell this girl that?
I don't know.
And it was her aunt?
Yeah.
What kind of fucking
What the
family member?
fuck?
Well, that's the thing. It was her aunt, but she was a lesbian. So she was married to this woman. So she just called them her
Oh.
aunts. You know what I'm saying?
There's
What?
Yeah, she lived with her aunt.
damn. That's
And the
what
aunt was a lesbian, had a girlfriend.
and she's like,
So
here.
these lesbians are basically prepping this girl for the world, you know?
that's
What?
conditioning. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
So funny.
So I guess that honey is, yeah.
Oh
But,
my God.
She didn't move to Cali, did she?
Yeah.
I know who it was. Okay.
What?
It was pretty sweet.
Ah!
It was pretty sweet.
Of course.
Ah! Yeah, and honey, I've been wanting, I don't know if you've heard about those honey sticks.
Yeah.
The THC honey
I've
sticks.
seen the THC ones. I've got
Yeah,
the
they got
ones we
some-
got from Wisconsin.
Oh, but those didn't have THC.
No, those didn't have THC.
They
but-
have
Like,
some.
those
They
look
have some
good.
CBD honey sticks too.
Yeah, but see, what the hell does that do, man?
Well, see, CBD is non-psychoactive, so
right.
it doesn't.
Yeah, it's not gonna get you all.
Yeah, it doesn't hit the head. It doesn't hit the head. So that's what they're giving to the kids, for seizures and epilepsy and
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
CBD is the more medicinal part of the marijuana, and it's not the same type of effect. That's why I said it's non-psychoactive. That's why it's legal in all 50 states. It's crazy. People don't even know this
Yeah,
information.
but
Yeah.
what will it do for somebody like me? Anxiety.
Well, you smoke weed. You smoke THC, so it's not gonna do shit for you.
I mean, I guess.
I mean, you would have to.
What
take,
would it do from?
You would have to take a lot of milligrams.
What would
for
it do
to-
for my mom if she has arthritis?
Oh, it's definitely gonna help her out.
What about Auntie Joe?
So, like, for my mom, my mom has knee problems.
Your
So that would
mom,
help
your
her.
mom,
Yeah.
you're right. Your mom actually does an old school method of dealing with it, which it works. Where they grab like the nugs. It's an old Mexican thing.
Yeah.
They grab
yeah.
weed. They put it in the rubbing alcohol,
Oh yeah, definitely.
and then
do
they
that.
rub it on their
Yeah,
joints.
my mom
That
does do
definitely
that.
works. Yeah.
Yeah, but then see the fucked up thing is that your parents they use that shit to rub it on they use it for rubbing in the bottle of alcohol for for soreness on joints and knees and all that. But they frown upon you for smoking that shit, and it's like okay, so it's okay for you guys that have it in a bottle of alcohol and use it, but if I smoke it, you guys
You're
are,
like, what's they
it's
think
frowned
you're-
upon.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
what the hell? You guys are still using it.
Yeah.
It's still possession. What the fuck?
Yeah, funny story was one day I guess my dad's joints are hurting really bad.
Yeah.
And he was like, I need some of this alcohol, this rubbing alcohol for the rheumas or whatever they call it. Mm-hmm. And he's like, I need this, like, I need rubbing alcohol that has pot in it for my joints.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna smoke it. It's like how your mom does it. And my dad's like, fuck it, I'm gonna have to do this. So he does it, he gets it, right? And his new wife, she's very sensitive. She's a very delicate flower.
Yeah.
And I guess she saw my dad with this thing. And my dad's like, go ahead, try it. You know, my dad tells her what it is. And she's like, no, love, you got to get this away from me. I feel like I'm doing something illegal just by being near it. Get rid of it. Get it out of the house.
That sounds like her.
Yeah, I mean,
I
that's
was
crazy.
Like, yeah, but people do use it, man. People use it for their joints. Now,
Yeah.
CBD, who's using it other than people with seizures, though? Because they got, like, I've seen a shop.
Well, see, that's the thing. People who get drug tested for their job, CBD isn't tested for. Like I said, it's not tested for in a drug test for a job.
Okay. But,
So if your intake is high enough on the CBD, it will have some effect. It's more of a body effect.
relief, more of a body relief, basically.
Yeah,
But it has more effect if you've never smoked.
Definitely.
Okay.
For people who have never smoked, CBD is definitely gonna have more of an impact on you.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, but
Yeah, because I saw that. I think what was it? Westmont or Lamont has like a CBD shop.
oh yeah. I saw one in Lyle. There's one in
Oh,
Lyle.
there's a whole shop for it?
Shaman
Shaman
yeah.
something, American Shaman.
Yeah,
or
but
something.
the thing is that it's crazy because this place looks like a pot shop that you would see in California, Colorado.
Oh,
but
yeah.
they're all strictly CBD.
Yeah, there's
Well,
a.
they have no
It looks
choice.
silly to me. It looks silly to me.
Yeah, I
No
went.
choice. We live in Illinois.
Yeah, but it's still.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still silly. You're gonna open a whole fucking shop for CBD, like.
I went to a glass shop. I went to a smoke shop where they sell bowls and chillums and all that that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And they do CBD hits there.
Okay.
And they have they had an e nail on it and everything. So it's basically like taking a THC dab, an actual weed hit. So the look, it almost looks the same. That's the crazy thing, because you can get a marijuana flower that's very high in CBD, and it won't have any type of THC. A super low count on the THC scale.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
The more you know.
Yeah.
The more you know. Man, dude, thank you so much for coming out here,
Oh,
man.
yeah,
and
definitely.
doing the episode. I hope that, it wasn't too difficult for you.
Oh no, definitely.
Yeah,
I know
we
it's kind of late.
Yeah, but, dude, we definitely enjoyed you coming by and doing this with us. We had fun. It's normally never this late.
Yeah.
No.
But this is an experience, though. I mean, we actually got quiet.
yeah.
Every time we record, I mean, we have all the kids here, so like you hear
kind of hear them in the background.
Yeah, you kind of hear them in the background, so it's just kind of like. And by the way, we're actually looking at a studio space.
Nice.
Yeah, so we
Studios
won't have
right.
this issue
Yeah.
anymore.
So as long as our listeners, they keep supporting us, we're actually going to get a studio space out on Ogden.
Nice.
Yeah, so
Closer,
it's a little
closer.
bit closer for people to
yeah.
come
Mm-hmm.
because
yeah.
we live pretty far from
Yeah.
everyone.
But we're definitely already looking into that. That's why we're really appreciative of the people who are listening. Right now I have fun doing this, man. I
Yeah.
love doing this. I love having conversations, sharing it with people, and I hope you guys do too. And we're gonna definitely have more content coming out for you guys. Like I said, there's a really, 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 really cool project we're working on with a few friends. And you guys are not only gonna get a Monday show, but you guys are gonna get a Wednesday show, 30 minutes, very slim show, but it's packed with all kinds of cool stuff.
Yeah.
Packed with all kinds of cool stuff. Two really cool people, Mo and Luna. You guys are gonna love it, I promise. And like I was telling you guys early in the show, don't forget to check out the description for the show on the Facebook page.
If you want to do your own podcast.
If you want to do your own podcast, we will give you guys a link to a host that will host your RSS feed.
So that you can upload it to all the wonderful places.
And if you use our referral code, once you sign up for your first month and you want to get this stuff started, you're going to get a $20 Amazon card.
Yeah.
$20 Amazon card. You can get a lot of stuff with that. And you guys know
That we
how I
love
feel about
Amazon.
Amazon. I'm done talking about it. My wife's right here. All right. But you guys can do a lot with it. So please look out for that. And like we said, next week we got Phil coming into the fucking studio. He's gonna let us know about his music.
Get ready.
He's always working on a new project. He's got lots of great work. And he's gonna talk to us about how his YouTube channel is actually starting to flourish. He's Going to talk to us about his
Nice.
projects, his shows, and much, much more. I want to actually give a thanks as well to basicroofing.com.
TX.
Basicroofingtx.com, correction. We got some equipment donated by them. We want to give them a quick thanks for supporting the show and being one of our sponsors. So if you guys are in the market to get your roof replaced, to get it inspected, whatever you guys think is going on, you got a leak inside your ceiling, and
You don't want no long-term
you don't want no
damage there.
long-term damage, call these guys up. If you are in Texas, definitely go on their website and you want to go to basicroofingtx.com. Find their contact info. They'll have somebody at your house in no time to get it inspected.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're lucky, you don't have to pay for thousands of dollars out of your own pocket.
Oh, they'll contact your insurance.
They'll contact your insurance. They'll fight with your insurance to make sure that you get the maximum repair on your home, so that this doesn't happen. And don't forget, guys, changing a roof, it isn't something you do every day.
You don't have to do it every year, every even 2 years.
Exactly. This is something that's going to last 25, 30 years.
Mm-hmm.
So give these guys a call. Go to basicroofingtx.com to find out their contact info. And they're also in Illinois. They're coming to Illinois.
Yeah. Get ready, Illinois.
And we also want to thank all our listeners. Thank you for listening. Thank you for joining us again. Ruben, thank you for coming.
Yeah. Thanks, guys, for having me.
And thank you for joining us for our 4th episode of Two Sushi Rolls Podcast.
Thank you.
Two sushi rolls, baby.
All right, guys. Bye.